I'm in the box chillin', now I'm seeing some light. It's the white looking like he just got in a fight. He grabbed the vest, he grabbed the mask. Ooh, he's shooting guns. I hope he don't bounce before putting his chucks on. He's looking at me. Now he's grabbing the box, he must be pissed. He put me on with no socks, but not rushing too much. He's putting in them bright laces. Somebody come die. Pretty good at reading faces. Plus the last time we was running from one time, he had me hide the rocks in the chucks. He did the line. You know we got caught, but not on the gun charge. 16 months later, waiting for him in the garage. Back united, stepping in the cool way. I remember in the club hearing Cool J for the first time. I've been here for a long while, ain't changed shit, but you love my style. Chucks on my feet, now I'm running. So quiet when I creep, now I'm gunning. Chucks on my feet, now I'm running. So quiet when I creep, now I'm gunning. Chucks on my feet, now I'm running.
With the breach of 3 levees protecting New Orleans, the landscape of the city has changed dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly. There's now over 25 feet of water where there was once city streets and thriving neighborhoods.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us. And so
Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call.
In the past few days.
Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call.
Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I got to get up, get back. I sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap. I sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap. I sold my soul to the devil, and the price was cheap. And yo, it's cold on this level, cause it's twice as deep. But you don't hear me, ignorance is bliss, and so on. Sometimes it's better to be thought dumb. Shall I go on?
It's my fault. It's not my fault where I made it happen, but it's my fault because I'm smarter than that. Right. Now, if I was dumb and I was ignorant is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Now, if I was dumb, it'd be cool. It wouldn't be my fault. But it's my fault because I'm smarter than that.
And yo, it's cold on this level, cause it's twice as deep. But you don't hear me, ignorance is bliss, and so on. Sometimes it's better to be thought dumb. Shall I go on?
In any way, has this time in here a lot of time to think
Has
Yes.
that changed X?
Yes, it has. It has. It has. It has gotten me closer to my true calling on life, closer to realizing, to actualizing my true calling on life, which is to be a pastor. I'm going to give my first sermon in the church. That's going to be like incredible for me, and I hope it'll be incredible for the congregation of that church. You know, I hope I'm able to reach somebody or just touch somebody, you know what I'm saying, and bring them closer to the Lord. I haven't been through what I've been through for nothing, you know? I've been through what I've been through to stop you from going through, to be able to tell you about it, so that way you won't have to experiment to know what it's about, you know?
Still make music?
Yes, yes. I actually have completed the gospel album. Yeah. You know, on every one of my albums, there's been a gospel song and a prayer. And, you know, of course, with the image, they never, you know, made those songs into singles, except my 6th album, which was Lord, and they did Lord Give Me a Sign as a single.
So you're saying your music, in a sense, some of it's a warning.
Yes. Yes.
Tell me, I think people are curious, how a guy, you've sold how many records?
28 million.
And made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How do you end up in here?
I think, I think everyone who's watching knows how I ended up in here.
And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making up just to get paid off it so it can drag out. So they're perpetuating it so it could be drama, which I still love MTV, but when it all go down, don't look at me and Biggie and be like, why is there a big East Coast, West Coast war when you're shooting this to 300 homes, 300 countries, telling them about an East Coast, West Coast war that they would never know exists. We'll try to be better role models, and y'all try to stop putting that drama out there. You got a lot of power, a lot of responsibility. We both do. We both need to exercise greater restraint.
I kind of realized how powerful Tupac and I was.
You got a lot of power, a lot of responsibility. We both do. We both need to exercise greater restraint.
It's kind of let me know how much strength I had. So what I'm trying to do now, you know what I'm saying, with his untimely demise or whatever, I got to be the one to flip it and take my power and flip it like, yo.
Let me tell you this, man. We need to stop with the boo-boo, man. We need to stop promoting negative things.
Yeah.
UGK was started out talking about drugs and things, but now we on the records talking about the other side of the drugs and what happens when you get off into negative things. We need to stop promoting the wrong thing. This is what I think needs to be done, man. Come on, man. At the end of these records we listen to, we don't get nothing out of them no more, man. We don't get no social commentary. We ain't getting no kind of knowledge out these records. Everybody just talking about how many chains they got on and how much dope they sold. But the truth of the matter is this, I don't believe you, because I know you do, and I know you didn't sell no dope. And the next thing is this, say, man, I'm from Texas, man. I'm from the game. Them prices that them boys talking about, man, them boys ain't got no prices like that in no Atlanta. And if you do, right now, Brian son, where my people at, we'll buy it and flush it down the toilet. We don't support drugs. But show it to me, man, because I know who had on backpacks. I know where they parents they rolled up in Timberland boots in 1998, and they acting like they some big-time drug dealers. Okay?
Okay.
But Pimp C, why are you so mad? It just seemed like you real angry.
You know why I'm mad? Let me tell you why I'm mad. I'm mad because everybody on these records lying. Everybody lying. Everybody's this big E-boy. Everybody's these hardcore gangsters. Everybody gonna do this to each other when they see each other. And the truth be told, we too blessed and we having too much money in this rap game to be going to war with each other.
On these blocks that I hang on, these cops are trips. Shit, they hungrier than thugs when it comes to chips. Put drugs on the street and watch them flip. Throw away straps and crack, they fully equipped. Got every inmate in town at they fingertips. Some used to be Bloods, some used to be Crips. Targeting prostitutes that walk the strip. To avoid going to jail, they get treated like flips. Pulling niggas over, they think gangbangs and steal guns and cocaine and rip the speakers out of your Mustang. One thing for sure, you won't feel secure with an amateur cop ready to pop premature. Nowadays, you can't use videotape to escape, cause the hood's been duct taped, molested and raped in the landscape and burnt down buildings. Illiterate children, broken homes, and turned out women.
The industry is somewhat like controlling the ice. Couple crackers you will never meet, controlling your life, and the other niggas is pawns, sworn in corns, secret society and devils with no horns.
Secret society and devils with no horns. Secret society and devils with no horns.
I don't like no, I don't trust them, I must duck them.
It's something about the cops.
I don't like no, I don't trust them, I must duck them.
It's something about the cops.
I don't like no, I don't trust them, I must duck them.
It's something about the cops.
I don't like no, I don't trust them, I must duck them.
It's something about
Yes,
the cops.
5-0, the black and white, some call them choppers. These are just a...
Disaster. Before I start, let me tell you that I'm not from round here. I'm from the Iowa, kids get high, can't swim, you drown here. The Wild West, every day somebody's found face down here. Freedom snatch, moving pounds on greyhounds around here. Task force do shakedowns on playgrounds around here. Get stripped down, then shut down by your boys around here. Showdowns happen frequently on blocks around here. Oh snap, they pulling heat, slow down around here. These Cali streets get cold in Chi-Town around here. My heart goes out to crying, I'm breaking down around here. I swear this shit remind me of Jonestown around here. And ignorance can't find common ground around here. Time be flying like the speed of sound around here. And these wolves play the game like it's fourth down around here. Gunshots and sirens is background around here. Bloodhounds make touchdowns and battlegrounds around here. First of all, let me tell you that I'm not from round here. Half the music that you hearing's watered down around here. The underground is even turning upside down around here. Record labels giving nervous breakdowns around here. First of all, let me tell you that I'm not from round here. Half the music that you hear is watered down around here. The underground even turning upside down around here. Record labels giving nervous breakdowns around here. Disaster's known for being about his cheese around here. Ask Russ, I bring you to your knees around here. Mobile strip clubs disguised as RVs around here. We slang jet skis, PCs, and CDs around here. Drive Humvees, Model Ts, and Capris around here. And when it's on, niggas swarm like killer bees around here. You can barely see the forest for the trees around here. And kids wanna be MCs, not MDs around here. Dogs got manes, they wish they had fleas around here. We start cars with screwdrivers with keys around here. LAPD grab your balls and squeeze around here. That's why the police die in threes around here. We skip the A and alphabet, it's B's and C's around here. Grimy niggas with bald heads and goatees around here. The block's so hot, we need and it freeze around here. They don't speak it, but they tattoos Japanese around here. First of all, let me tell you that I'm not from round here. Half the music that you hearing's watered down around here. The underground is even turning upside down around here. Record labels giving nervous breakdowns around here. First of all, let me tell you that I'm not from round here. Half the music that you hear is watered down around here. The underground even turning upside down around here. Record labels giving nervous breakdowns around here. Most of these kids won't live to be 25 around here. Street soldiers said war trying to survive around here. No license, but they still drink and drive around here. Buzzing like you threw a brick at a beehive around here. Alaska at midnight is the vibe around here. Mentality is dire, stay alive around here. Homelessness. I can't breathe this player hating got me suffocated. Patiently waiting for God to pull a plug on Satan. I can't breathe, this player hating got me suffocated. Patiently waiting for God to pull a plug on Satan. I can't breathe, this player hating got me suffocated. Patiently waiting for God to pull a plug on Satan. I can't breathe, this player hating got me suffocated. Patiently waiting for God to pull a plug. They got us scared to breathe and even frightened to achieve, but best believe you're gonna receive the.
I need you to know that this is very important, what we're fighting for. Because I'm tired, I'm really tired of manipulation. I'm tired of how the press is manipulating everything that's been happening in this situation. They will not tell the truth, they're lying. They manipulate our history books. The history books are not true, it's a lie. The history books are lying. You need to know that. You must know that.
T.I., whose real name is Clifford Harris, Jr., was arrested after trying to buy unregistered machine guns and silencers from undercover federal agents in 2007. He had faced a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine for each charge in his 3-count indictment. However, he reached a plea deal with prosecutors.
I got caught with a gap. They tried to roof a nigga. Offered me 30 flat for shooting a nigga. But Shorty got caught with some hardware, and he home already. Something wrong there.
Stop bullshit, Tip. Man, stop letting the motherfucking cracker play you like that, man, like you a puppet, man. All that secret society shit you got going on, my nigga. Let that shit be, my nigga. On some real shit. Don't get caught up in that shit. I been told you that shit, shorty. I been told you that shit. Don't get caught up in that shit, my nigga. This me.
Got this out of a museum, and it's written in it's an oath to Satan that's written in the blood of the person who made the oath. And this is very standard for people within the Illuminati. And this all relates to how the mind control is done, because a lot of you can't separate the rituals, the satanic rituals, from the mind control programming. They dovetail in.
The industry is somewhat like controlling the heist. Couple crackers you will never meet, controlling your life, and the other niggas is pawns, sworn in corns, secret society of devils with no horns.
And here you see Bill Clinton. This is a hypnotic induction for a mind-controlled slave. It hypnotically inducts them. And then you have William Huntington Russell and Samuel Russell, which tie back into your slave trade. So see, these people, these Illuminati families have been involved in slavery for a long time, and they've been involved with mind-controlled techniques for a long time. A lot of what they did with the black people was for purposes of, they were very skillfully using trauma and divide and conquer against the black people when they enslaved them. And I don't have time to go into all the ideas behind what they did to the black people, but just leave you with the idea that the reason that they brought over the black people like they did in the ships, with so many dying, and the way they separated them from their past and everything, it was all utilizing mind-controlled techniques. We are headed toward total mind control. This is a type of mind control which turns the victim into a puppet, a slave. This is a type of mind control which is so horrendous that it dehumanizes a person to be a robot, an expendable piece of machinery that they can throw away. If you're a mind-controlled slave, a lot of the ideas that you will get will come as dreams.
In 1983, 7-year-old Brian McCain was one of the dozens of missing children whose pictures were shown at the end of the made-for-TV movie about Adam Walsh. That was 19 years ago. This is Brian McCain today. But despite his phenomenal success, memories of the abuse he suffered as a child at the hands of his abductor are still vivid and painful. Who abducted you and your siblings, and how old were you when that happened?
Byron abducted us. Byron McCain was his name. Was my mother's ex-husband, and my older sister's father. I was 5 years old. You don't inquire about a child's private parts. You don't ask a child to touch his private parts. You don't ask things like that.
This is why they said don't speak on the Illuminati. Not only is it Jesus' family, but it's also your family. I see the light that's guiding everybody is like a bad light. But when you have a good light, all you have to do is call on the Illuminaries and click the channel. It's going to talk to you about Mrs. Arnold. It's going to talk to you about your school. It's going to talk to you and tell you where you're going to be at the end of the day. Oh, my purple homie? He keep a turban on. A pair of sayings, 300 pair of sayings tall. How you doing?
I believe that God is a bloodline as opposed to a belief. I believe that there are certain people who are born God.
I believe that there are certain people who are born God.
KRS, somebody said I was down with the Illuminati the other day. Look at that. If they can say KRS is with the Illuminati and have facts to back it up, imagine what Jay-Z is going through. No disrespect to the Illuminati, but they kind of over right now. They're not really running shit like they used to. Illuminati means illumination, light. It's the ones who don't have knowledge that are afraid of everyone who do have knowledge.
got my attention with the tip of your tongue. Yachty dress smelling fresh, showing your thong. Got me ready to shake before the end of the song. To convince you my back is strong, dong is long. Let's skip the small talk, love, I'm too buzzed for that. Stay loyal and I'll spoil your ass like a brat. Gifts like Pomeranians and Siamese cats. To see me one time, you seeing straps and bats. Hopefully we don't have to worry about all that. Let's hit the bar, star, have some drinks and chat. Thinking to myself, damn, that ass is fat. Visualizing in my mind what I'ma do to that. Real niggas never tell, so I can't talk. Hypnotized by them thighs and the way she walk. Green eyes, smooth skin in a lace bikini. Granting wishes like a genie, sipping apple martini. Goofy grin on her face ever since she seen me. Looking thugged out, wearing yachty jeans and a beanie. Recognize I got dick, I'm not packing a weenie. Sexy look from every chick in the club that's seen. I make you wiggle, 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 wiggle. 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 She had eyes that hypnotize, thighs that make you realize you're wasting your time hanging with the guys. I love to see you exercise, felt my heart was burglarized in exchange for first prize. Nights in the high rise, in beds that was king size. Gazing in them naked eyes made my nature rise. Never want a womanize, but my thoughts are vaporized. Traumatized, felt like my game was paralyzed. Jeopardized the sunrise, trying to fraternize. Dramatized as I visualized that ass in them Levi's. And streetwise, I was chastised and criticized by those that despised our enterprise. Trying to fill your head with lies, just the devil in disguise. Once you recognize you broke your back, to apologize. So words to the wise, touch my girl and get victimized. Hospitalized, utilized at your demise. She always kept the spotlight, shined in the street like perfect height with the Colgate smile. Teeth were pearly white, eyesight ignite flames similar to a firefight. Her touch inject venom through your skin like a snake bite. And yachty jeans, your skin tightly wrapped around the cannon sprite. Her sexual appetite kept me high as a kite, despite the fist fights on late nights, both black and white, and go home to make love all night. I make you wiggle, 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 wiggle. I make you 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 wiggle, 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 wiggle.
What's up, I'm your girl Kalima, and I'm representing for my boy Disaster. We're gonna put it down, it's gonna be the business. Just wait, watch out, see, it's all that.
All right, Tiffany.
I'm Tiffany. Hey, what can I say? I echo everything she just said. We're gonna put it down, we're gonna represent him real well.
All the people that sleep right now is gonna wake up.
That's right.
Yeah. All that. Yeah, graduation.
I know you got like
all right, pretty good. You all right? We got FBI.
Y'all ready?
Don't say
Y'all ready? Y'all next.
Right. This is the lady that's responsible.